the New Era Field, Buffalo, New York. Week 1, it's the Raiders and the Bills. And welcome into another NFL broadcast here at Jammin' Sports. We're in Western New York, near Niagara Falls, Buffalo, New York. The Oakland Raiders traveling east to take on the Bills. The Raiders have won the toss. They will receive. We're underway. Robinson at the 3-yard line brings it out over the 25, out to the 29-yard line. And that's where the Raiders will have it, 1st and 10. Marcus Robinson. Kevin Edwards, the starting quarterback for the Raiders in his 9th year out of Army. The Raiders last season finishing 7-9, missing the playoffs. Actually, I'm sorry, they finished 6-10. They missed the playoffs. The Bills last season finished 3-13, the worst record in the AFC. They're hoping to rebound this season. First and 10 Raiders from their own 29-yard line. First play from scrimmage, Edwards under center. Edwards hands off to John Chappell, and Chappell, no gain. Let's take a look at the Raiders offense. Up front, Belt here, Hayes, Durham, Walker, and Barletta. And then it's Harrison, Peterson, Chappell, Siegel, and Francesca. No gain. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Raiders at their own 29-yard line. Just underway, live from Buffalo on a gorgeous afternoon. 2nd and 10 from the 29. Edwards under center. Edwards back to throw. Dumps it out. Tries to get it to Siegel. Incomplete. It was broken up by John Henderson, the linebacker. Let's take a look at the Buffalo defense. They play a 4-3. Seals, McAllister, Carrington, and Harris up front. Banks, Henderson, and Blanchard, the linebackers. And the secondary, House, Miller, Reynolds, and Anderson. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Raiders at their own 29. Opening drive of the ball game. On 3rd and 10. 4 receivers wide. Edwards in the gun. Edwards back. Throws outside down the sideline. Diving catch. Francesca cannot come down with it. Broken up by Benjamin Clay, number 32. That'll bring up 4th and 10. The Raiders go 3 and out on their opening drive. Benjamin Clay, a nice defensive play. The 6th-year defensive back out of UCLA. It'll be 4th down. Danny White coming in to punt. For the first time in sim season history, Ray Guy is not punting for the Raiders. Ray Guy finally retired. Danny White gets the punt away. Fielded by Taylor at the 18. And Matt Taylor brings it out to the 26-yard line. And that's where the Raiders will have it first, or the Bills will have it 1st and 10. James Newton, the quarterback, in his 14th year out of Army. 2 Army quarterbacks playing today. Edwards and Newton. Newton now in his 3rd year with the Bills after spending 11 years with Philadelphia. The Raiders go 3 and out. Let's see what the Bills can do on their opening drive. .7:12 left to play here in the first quarter. Sunny skies, 79 degrees, a nice day. Newton to Cook. Cook's first carry. Out to the 37-yard line. That's the rookie from Ohio, Jerry Cook, the Bills' first-round draft pick. And on Jerry Cook's first run in his career, he gets 11 yards and a first down for Buffalo. First and 10 for the Bills from their own 37. Newton under center. Newton to Cook again. Jerry Cook out to the 45, a gain of 8. It'll bring up 2nd and 2. So Jerry Cook making his presence known early for the Bills. The rookie out of Ohio, the Bobcats. 2nd and 2 for the Bills from their own 45. Their opening drive. Newton in the shotgun with a back on either side. Newton back, throws, gets it off to Scott. The wide receiver, David Scott, the tight end actually, in his 3rd year out of Texas. A gain of 5 and a Bill first down, out to the 50-yard line. The 3rd year tight end out of Texas, David Scott. James Kingston on the tackle for the Raiders, number 52. First and 10, Buffalo from the 50-yard line. Newton under center. Newton hands off to Cook again. Jerry Cook a couple of yards to the 48-yard line. Let's take a look at the Bills' offense. Up front, Madison, Nance, Bearden, Maddox, and Hayes. And then it's Welsh, Eccles, Cook, Scott, and Taylor. It'll be 2nd and 8 for Buffalo from the Raider 48-yard line. 5.5 minutes left here in the first quarter, no score. Triple header today. We'll talk more about that in a second. Bills come out in the offset eye. Newton under center. Newton to Eccles around the outside. Riley Eccles, the former Giant. He's going to lose 2 yards back to the 50-yard line. Russell Smith made the tackle, number 53. It'll bring up 3rd and 10. We've got the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Redskins after this. And then after that, we have the New York Giants and the Carolina Panthers. Third and 10 from midfield for Buffalo on their opening drive. The Raiders went 3 and out. On 3rd and 10, 3 receivers to the far side. Newton in the shotgun. Newton back. Looking. He's got great time, great protection. Throws outside to Eccles. But Eccles is going to lose 3 yards. Coming up to make the tackle, Randall Wheeler, number 20, in his 5th year out of Miami. That'll bring up 4th and 13. So both teams, opening drive, they're going to have to punt. See if I can adjust this real quick. There we go. So the Raiders punt on their opening drive, and the Bills now, they'll punt on their opening drive. Larry Seipel back to punt. Gets the punt away. That's inside the 10 and inside the 5. Nice punt by Seipel. All the way down to the 2-yard line. Larry Seipel in his 19th year out of California. Because Ray Guy finally retired, Larry Seipel is now the longest tenured player on these rosters, 19 seasons. Raiders will start from their own 2-yard line. We're live from New Era Field, Buffalo, New York. Week 1 here at Jammin' Sports in Sim Season 30. First and 10 from the 2-yard line. Raiders come out in the eye. Edwards hands off to John Chappell. Gets a little breathing room out to the 5-yard line. A gain of 3. It'll bring up 2nd and 7. John Henderson on the tackle. John Chappell in his 10th year out of Arkansas, the running back. 2nd and 7 from the 5-yard line. Edwards under center. Edwards to the fullback. Garrett Goodlett. Goodlett gains a yard. Garrett Goodlett in his 10th year out of Washington, the fullback. That'll bring up 3rd and 6 from the 6-yard line. Big third down for the Raiders. They have yet to get a first down. 4 receivers wide. Edwards in the gun. Edwards back. Thrown from his end zone. It's incomplete. Broken up by number 36, Michael Miller, the 2nd-year safety out of Florida State. It was intended for Josh Siegel, or Jason Siegel, the tight end. It'll be 4th down. Danny White, the former Cowboy, back to punt again. White gets the punt away. Fielded by Taylor at the 46 into Raider territory. A flag is down. Let's see what they got here. This may be coming back. Block in the back by Benjamin Clay. So the Bills, they'll still have great field position. They'll start at their own 46-yard line with 3:07 left to play here in the first quarter. No score. This will be Buffalo's 2nd possession. First and 10 from the 46. Newton under center. Newton, a delayed draw to Jerry Cook, and Cook to the Raider 49-yard line. That'll be a gain of 5. Let's take a look at the Raiders defense. The Raiders play a 4-3. Sutton, Cripps, Washington, and Smith up front. Linebackers are Gray, Smith, and Porter. And the secondary, Robinson, Viceroy, McCorkle, and Wheeler. It'll be 2nd and 5 for Buffalo from the Raider 49-yard line. I'm Jimmy Jam. I got Sports Davis in the room, bringing you the game today. I know Davis is here. He's not said anything, but he's here. 2nd and 5 from the 49. 4 receivers wide. Newton back. Throws. Gets it out to Jones. Down to the Raider 29-yard line. Blake Jones in his 6th year out of Wake Forest. Let's see. Let's do the math. 20 yards and a first down. First and 10 Buffalo. They're threatening at the Raider 29-yard line. Kill the Bills, Davis says. Newton to Cook, and Cook is hemmed in. He's going to lose 2 yards. Making the tackle, Levi Gray, the 5th-year linebacker out of Nebraska. A 2-yard loss. It'll be 2nd and 12. 2 teams that missed the playoffs last season trying to bounce back this year. The Raiders finished 6 and 10. The Bills were 3 and 13 last season. Both teams finished last in their respective divisions. Roast the Bills, Davis says. 2nd and 12. Newton in the gun. Newton back. Looking. Throws. Gets it out to Jones. And Jones can't hold on. Nice defensive play. Broken up by James Kingston, the linebacker, in his 6th year out of LSU. Roast the Bills. I get the feeling that Davis is rooting for the Raiders. Just a feeling. It'll be 3rd and 12 for Buffalo from the Raider 31. Newton in the shotgun. Newton back. Looking. Throws and throws it away. Incomplete. No, the Washington Redskins. They play next against Seattle. The Redskins. Redskins. They'll never be the Commanders. Not to me. 4th down. Terry Vander, their new kicker, the rookie out of Oregon State. This will be from 48 yards. The kick is up, and Terry Vander cannot get it. Ain't no good. We remain scoreless. So the rookie, Vanders, I should say, it's plural. The rookie out of Oregon State, he misses his first NFL attempt. Seahawks, Redskins up next, followed by the Giants and the Panthers. So the Raiders will take over. We're still scoreless, so minute 26 left here in the first. Buffalo has come up empty on their first two drives. This will be the Raiders' second drive, starting from their own 38-yard line. Kevin Edwards under center. Four receivers wide. Edwards to Chappell, and Chappell 3 yards to the 41-yard line. Make it 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8. On the tackle, number 52, Caleb Blanchard, the rookie out of Kentucky. We had our opening game last night. The Packers blew out the Lions 27-6. It's in the video section. On 2nd and 8, Edwards, delayed draw to Chappell, and Chappell makes his way out to the 47-yard line. That'll be a gain of 7. It'll be 3rd and 1. At the Raider 47-yard line, making the tackle, Chris Carillon, number 95. Another big 3rd down for the Raiders, 3rd and 1. Edwards under center. Edwards to Chappell. He's got the first down barely. Out to the 49-yard line. A gain of 2 yards. John Chappell, 10th year back out of Arkansas. First quarter winding down. We're scoreless here in Buffalo on a gorgeous afternoon. Normally you think of Buffalo, you think of snow, but week 1, we're in September. The weather's nice. Let's see if the Raiders get the playoff in time. 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. And they do not. At the end of the first quarter, we have no score here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back. We're at New Era Field, Buffalo, New York. Week number 1 here at Jammin' Sports. Opening day. Raiders and the Bills, we're scoreless as we go to the second quarter. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Raiders at their own 49-yard line. Edwards under center. Edwards hands off to Chappell. A big hole there. It closes quickly. He gets out to the 47-yard line. That'll be a gain of 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5. On the tackle, Brian Reynolds, the former Charger, the former Ram. Reynolds helped the Chargers win the Super Bowl 2 seasons ago. And then last year he played for the Rams. And he was a free agent. And the Bills signed him. So Brian Reynolds, in his 11th year out of Utah, now on Buffalo. 2nd and 5 from the 47-yard line. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards to Chappell again. Chappell makes his way forward down to the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 and a Raider first down. First down. First down. Leon Seals on the tackle, number 96. Leon Seals in his 7th year out of Alabama. The Crimson Tide. 1st and 10 Raiders from the 40-yard line. Somebody needs to score here. Edwards under center. Harrison in motion. Edwards, play action looking. Rolls out to the far side, throws, gets it down to Harrison. Inside the 20, down to the 11-yard line. Colton Harrison, the fourth-year receiver out of Duke. 29 yards and a Raider first down. Down to the Buffalo 11-yard line. Edwards' pass was a dart. The only place he put it, the only place that Harrison could catch it. Beautiful pass. The Raiders have it at the Buffalo 11-yard line. Here in the second quarter, we're scoreless. Here in week 1 of Sim Season 30. I think we had an injury timeout. We have a triple header today. Seahawks and the Redskins up next, followed by the Giants and the Panthers. If you want to see the Lions and the Packers game from last night, it's in the video section. It wasn't much of a game though. Packers won 27-6. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards to Chappell up the middle. Chappell all the way down to the 1. A 10-yard gain. It'll be first and goal, Oakland. A 10-yard run by John Chappell. The 10th year back. He's still a good one. Normally running backs only have a shelf life of about 5 to 6 years. 8 if you're lucky. He's in his 10th year and he's still going strong. First and goal from the 1 for Oakland. Trying to get on the board. Raiders come out in the eye. Edwards under center. Edwards to Chappell, and Chappell's hit in the backfield. He's going to lose a yard. John Henderson, the linebacker, in his 3rd year out of Penn State, making the tackle. It'll be second and goal. Raiders come out, second and goal from the 2. 6 minutes left in the half. 4 receivers set wide. Edwards hands off to Chappell around the outside. Touchdown, Raiders. A 2-yard touchdown run by John Chappell. And the Raiders get on the board first with 5:53 left in the first half. They lead it 6-0 on a 2-yard run around the end, around the left side by John Chappell. Nobody there. That was some good blocking on the end by the Raiders. Alan McCoy will come in for the extra point. McCoy was on the Texans last season. Now on the Raiders. Kick is up, and it's good. Raiders lead at 7-0. 5:53 left here in the first half. We're live from New Era Field, Buffalo, New York. Week 1. Here at Jammin' Sports. It's a new season, Davis. You gotta love opening day. Every team is 0-0. Except for the Packers who won last night. They're 1-0. And the Lions are 0-1, but you know what I mean. There's something really cool about opening day. Danny White will kick off. Yes, kill the Bills. Taylor at the 3-yard line over the 20, 25, 30, and Matt Taylor out to the 33-yard line. I thought Davis was going to say something profound about opening day, and he comes up with, Bills must die. First and 10 from the 33-yard line for Buffalo, down 7-0. 5:47 left here in the first half. The Patriots play later this week against New Orleans, the Saints. That's Davis's favorite team, New England. First and 10 from the 33-yard line. Newton in the shotgun. Newton back. Throws outside to Cook, and he can't hold on. The rookie Jerry Cook Incomplete. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. That'll stop the clock. 5:44 left here in the first half. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. James Newton under center. Newton back. Looking. Throws it deep. Down the near sideline, and no flag. Overthrown. He was well covered. Looking for Matt Taylor. Well covered by number 26, Chris Viceroy, in his 10th year out of Connecticut. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Correction, will be 3rd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Newton in the shotgun. Newton back. Setting up a screen pass, and it's knocked away, nearly intercepted. Ethan Washington nearly picked that off, the defensive tackle, in his 4th year out of San Jose State. That would have been a touchdown had he picked that off. That'll bring up 4th down, and Buffalo is going to have to punt. You got to like the Raider defense, Davis. It'll be 4th and 10. Larry Seipel back to punt. Seipel gets the punt away. Fielded by Robinson at the 14-yard line, and he brings it out to the 20. Marcus Robinson in his 12th year out of Stanford. 1st and 10 Oakland. They'll start at their own 20-yard line. 5:26 left here in the first half. Live from New Era Field, Buffalo, New York, Week 1 here at Jammin' Sports. Davis, do you like the new logo? The new Jammin' Sports logo? I like it. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Edwards under center. Gibson in motion. Edwards, play action. Rolls out to the far side, throws, he overthrows his man. Incomplete. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. He was looking for Colton Harrison, number 85. Incomplete. I like it too. It pops. I like it. 2nd and 10 from the 20-yard line. In the eye. Edwards. A draw to Chappell up the middle. Chappell out to the 30-yard line. A gain of 10. That should be a Raider first down. It is. First down, Oakland. Raiders on the move again. They're up 7-0 here on Buffalo. Here on opening day, Week 1 of the new season. Because both of these teams finished in 5th place, they will play twice this season. They'll play in Oakland later this year. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Raiders in the eye. Edwards hands off to Chappell again. And Chappell 3 yards to the 33-yard line. Make it 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8. John Henderson on the tackle. We're coming up on 4.5 minutes left here in the first half. Raiders up 7-0. Low scoring game. We were scoreless after 1. Edwards in the shotgun. Chappell in motion. Edwards pump fakes, throws, gets it out to Harrison. He holds on at the 41-yard line. A gain of 8 and another Raider first down. Colton Harrison in his 4th year out of Duke. The Duke Blue Devil, Colton Harrison. Davis, don't you like Duke? Isn't Duke one of your favorite colleges? I thought you liked Duke. Or is it North Carolina? I can't remember which one you like. First and 10 Raiders from their own 41. Edwards to Chappell. Chappell gets a yard to the 42. Be 2nd and 9. Leon Seals on the tackle. Yeah, North Carolina. Okay. I knew it had to be one of those two. I knew it was one of those two. 2nd and 9 from the 42-yard line. Edwards to Chappell again. Chappell makes his way out to the 46. That'll be a gain of 3. It'll bring up 3rd and 6. John Henderson on the tackle. Big 3rd down right here. Coming up on 3 minutes left in the first half. 4 receivers wide for the Raiders. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards back. Edwards in trouble. Throws. Gets it out to Harrison. And Harrison cannot hold on. Incomplete. Broken away by Marcus House, number 23, in his 4th year out of Texas. It'll be 4th down, and the Raiders are going to have to punt. 2:52 left in the first half. Danny White gets the punt away. The former Cowboy. Fielded by Taylor at the 12. And Matt Taylor out to the 20-yard line. Matt Taylor in his 10th year out of Kentucky. Jerry Cook, the rookie. The rookie out of Ohio, the University of Ohio. The Bobcats. Their first-round draft pick. 1st and 10 Buffalo, down 7-0. They still have time. 2:44 left here in the first half. Davis, is the audio okay? Can you hear me all right? I'm just checking. Want to make sure I'm loud enough. Newton under center. Newton, play action, throws, gets it out to Scott. The tight end, David Scott, out to the 39-yard line. 19 yards and a Buffalo first down. Davis, let me know if I'm loud enough. The microphone's in a different place. I just want to make sure it's loud enough. "19 yards and a Buffalo first down." We're coming up on the 2-minute warning. All right, thanks, Davis. Newton on first down. Throws outside to Cook down the sideline. Jerry Cook, he has the first down, and he's out of bounds at the 42-yard line. The Raider 42. Another 19-yard gain, first down. Buffalo into Raider territory. Jerry Cook, the rookie running back, on the swing pass. Good for a Buffalo first down. Bills trying to get on the board before halftime. First and 10 Bills. Now the clock runs. See if they get the play off in time. They do. Newton hands off to Cook. And Cook gets a yard. We've hit the 2-minute warning. We have an injury timeout. We'll be back. Welcome back to New Era Field, Buffalo, New York. The Raiders and the Bills the Raiders are up 7-0 with 1:58 left here in the first half. We're at the 2-minute warning. Both teams have 3 timeouts. It'll be 2nd and 9 for Buffalo from the Raider 41-yard line. I'm Jimmy Jam. I got Sports Davis with me. Bills come out on 2nd and 9. Newton in the shotgun. Newton drops back, throws a swing pass to Riley Eccles, and the former Giant down to the 28-yard line, a gain of 13 yards and a Buffalo first down. Riley Eccles, in his 11th year out of Marshall, spent 10 years with the Giants. Now with Buffalo. The Giants let him go. Buffalo picked him up. On the tackle, number 20, Randall Wheeler for the Raiders in his 5th year out of Miami. 1st and 10 for the Bills at the Raider 28. Davis is saying, "Go Raiders." On first down, Newton in the shotgun. Newton back, throws outside, and Welsh can't hold on. Broken up by Chris Viceroy, number 26. The strong safety makes a nice play. It'll be 2nd and 10. Chris Viceroy in his 10th year out of Connecticut. The strong safety. Adam Welsh, the intended receiver. A minute 22 left in the half. 2nd and 10 Buffalo at the Raider 28. James Newton in the gun. Newton back. Looking, throws, gets it out to Taylor. And Matt Taylor down to the 16-yard line. Now that's funny. A gain of 12. It'll be a Buffalo first down. Matt Taylor comes to rest on the back of James Kingston, the linebacker. Actually, that's Russell Smith, number 53. You just gotta laugh sometimes. 1 minute left. Actually, minute 1. The Bills take a timeout. They have 2 left here in the first half. 1st and 10 Buffalo from the Raiders' 16-yard line. Seahawks, Redskins after this, followed by the Giants and the Panthers. You gotta love opening day. The weather's nice. Everybody has hope. 1st and 10 Buffalo from the Raiders' 16-yard line. James Newton in the shotgun. Newton back. Throws to the end zone. Wide open. Scott. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 16-yard touchdown reception to David Scott, the tight end. The 3rd-year tight end out of Texas. And he was wide open down the middle. Touchdown, Bills. And they can tie it up with the extra point. I mean, he was wide open. A blown coverage by the Raiders secondary. And now Terry Vanders for the extra point. The kick is up. And it's good. We're tied at 7 with 58 seconds left to play here in the first half. Live from New Era Field, Buffalo, New York, Week 1 here at Jammin' Sports. I'm Jimmy Jam. I got Sports Davis with me. A triple header today. We'll have another triple header tomorrow at 6 Eastern again. Terry Vanders, the rookie out of Oregon State, he'll tee it up for Buffalo. We're tied at 7. Vanders will kick off. Fielded by Peterson at the 2-yard line over the 20. And Tyler Peterson out to the 25-yard line. And that's where the Raiders will have it, 1st and 10. 53 seconds left here in the first half. Oakland still has 3 timeouts. I have a new backdrop coming. Right now it's black. It's just black. But I do have a new backdrop. It should be here in a couple of days.
Get up by your house. Get up by your house.
We got one coming in the mail. As soon as it arrives, we'll set it up. 5 receivers wide, empty backfield for Edwards on first down. Edwards back, throws, gets it out to Siegel. He can't hold on. Incomplete. Broken up by Mark Whitlock, number 37, in his second year out of LSU. It'll be 2nd and 10. Jason Siegel, the tight end, in his 7th year out of Tulsa. 49 seconds left in the half. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards back, throws, gets it out to Chappell, and Chappell out to the 34-yard line. A gain of 9. The Raiders will take a timeout with 44 seconds left. They have 2 timeouts left. Third and 1. We'll be on earlier this week because I'm on vacation from my day job. So I can start games earlier. 3rd and 1 from the 34-yard line. 4 receivers wide. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards back. Throws downfield. Siegel hauls it in at the Buffalo 43-yard line. A 23-yard reception by Jason Siegel. Nice footwork on the sideline. The Raiders moving the ball down the field, trying to get a score before halftime. Nice footwork. Raiders will have it at the Buffalo 43. 39 seconds left until halftime. Edwards again from the shotgun. Edwards back. Throws the screen pass to Chappell. And Chappell down to the 38-yard line. Raiders will take their 2nd timeout. 34 seconds left until half. It'd be a 55-yard field goal from here. Raiders still have a timeout. I tell you what, Davis, I'm so glad that I played a couple of preseason games with Madden 20 last weekend, because I found out just how bad Madden 20 is. I thought I had it licked. I don't. I said, forget this mess. I'm staying with 19. 2nd and 5 from the 38. Edwards from the shotgun. Edwards back. Throws. Gets it out to Francesca. Down to the 31-yard line. A gain of 7. The clock is running. James Francesca in his 5th year out of Nevada, Las Vegas. Ben Clay on the tackle. Clock is running. The Raiders do have a timeout. They might take a shot at the end zone, but they are in field goal range. It'd be a 48-yard field goal from here. "12 seconds. Well, they got to get this play off quick. 7 seconds. They're not going to have time for a field goal. Edwards throws to the end zone. Francesca underneath. And he's down at the 13. We've hit halftime. Your halftime score, the Raiders 7, the Bills 7, here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to New Era Field, Buffalo, New York. Week 1 here at Jammin' Sports. It's the Raiders and the Bills. We're getting set to start the third quarter. We're tied at 7. Been kind of a defensive game. Got the puppies in the background. Danny White, the former Cowboy, will be kicking off for the Raiders. There's the kick. Fielded by House a yard deep over the 15, 20, 25. And Marcus House out to the 27-yard line. So Buffalo will get the ball first. They'll start the 27-yard line. James Newton, the 14th year quarterback out of Army, will come out. 14 years. That's a long time to be a quarterback in the NFL. He spent 11 years with Philadelphia, now in his 3rd year with Buffalo. 1st and 10 for the Bills from their own 27. Newton under center. Newton hands off to Cook, who's back in the game. And Cook is going to lose 2 yards. Russell Smith came up along with Robert Sutton, number 92, in his 8th year out of Texas. A loss of 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 12. Raiders and Bills tied at 7 here in the third quarter. Low scoring game. The first game of our season was last night. The Packers upset the Lions 27-6. They blew them out. That's in the video section if you want to check it out. On 2nd and 12, Newton under center. Newton, 3-step drop. Looking, throws, gets it out to Jones. Blake Jones all the way down to the 49-yard line. A 14-yard reception to the 6th year receiver out of Wake Forest. First down, Bills. First down. We haven't heard from Davis in a while. Davis is here. He's just been quiet in the background. First and 10, Buffalo from their own 49-yard line. Newton under center. Newton draws back to pass. Steps up. He's in trouble. Rolls out. He may take off. No, he throws. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Newton's a 14-year quarterback. He doesn't like to run. Davis has checked in. Kill Bills, he says. Kill Bills. Kill the Bills. 2nd and 10 from the 49. Newton under center. Newton back. Throws. Incomplete. He overthrew his receiver, Jason Young, the rookie out of Delaware, the tight end, number 83. It'll be 3rd and 10, Buffalo. 6:45 left here in the third quarter. We're still tied at 7. Newton in the shotgun with a back on either side. Newton back, looking, throws deep down the far sideline, and it's knocked away at the last second by number 25, Marcus Robinson, the 12th year defensive back out of Stanford. Matt Taylor, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 4th and 10. Just swatted that one down. 6:40 left here in the third. Buffalo's going to have to punt. Larry Seipel comes in to punt. Seipel gets the punt away. Off the side of his foot. Bad punt. Out of bounds at the 19-yard line. A 32-yard punt. All right, not bad. Raiders offense will come out. Kevin Edwards, the 9th-year quarterback at Army, will lead the Raider offense. 6:35 left to play here in the third quarter. Davis, of the 28 teams, 27 of them still have the same starting quarterback. Only the Giants have a new quarterback. 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. 4 receivers wide. Edwards hands off to Chappell. A big hole for Chappell in the secondary. Down to the 37-yard line. An 18-yard run by John Chappell. First down, Raiders. Yep, only one team, the Giants, have a new quarterback. All the other teams have the same starting quarterback. The funny thing is, though, looking at the rosters, there's a lot of turnover. A lot of turnover this year, I've noticed. Edwards under center, 1st and 10. Edwards to Chappell, and Chappell out to the 43-yard line, a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Blanchard on the tackle. That's Caleb Blanchard, the rookie out of Kentucky for Buffalo. It'll be 2nd and 4 from the 43-yard line. Edwards in the eye. Edwards to Chappell again. Chappell goes down. And that's going to be a 1-yard loss. Making the tackle number 90, Evan Quinn, in his 5th year out of Illinois. That'll bring up 3rd and 5 for Oakland. Big 3rd down coming up for the Raiders. 5:20 left here in the third. We're still tied at 7. This has been a surprisingly defensive game. Edwards in the shotgun, 4 receivers wide. Edwards back. Throws deep. He's got a man, Harrison, down to the 30-yard line. A 38-yard or 28, I'm sorry, a 28-yard reception to Colton Harrison, the 4th-year receiver out of Duke, and a Raider first down. Down to the Bill 30-yard line. Benjamin Clay on the tackle along with Brian Reynolds, number 24. Raiders on the move. You got to like that, Davis. 4:45 left to play here in the third. 1st and 10 from the Buffalo 30. In the I formation. Edwards to Peterson, and Peterson to the 26. A gain of 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5. Actually, a gain of 5 yards. Brian Reynolds on the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 5 from the Bill 26. Raiders with 3 receivers to the near side. Edwards to Chappell, and Chappell 2 yards to the 24-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd and 3. John Henderson on the tackle, number 50. Third and 3. Another big 3rd down. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards back. Sets up a screen pass. Incomplete. He had a man in his face. Couldn't get the pass on. In his face was number 95 for the Bills. That's Chris Carillon in his 7th year out of Oregon State. So Alan McCoy will come out. This will be from 41 yards to give the Raiders the lead. There's the snap. Kick is up. Looks good. Is good. Alan McCoy from 41 yards, and the Raiders take a 10-7 lead with 3:37 left to play here in the third quarter. We're live from New Era Field, Buffalo, New York, week 1 of our new season here at Jammin' Sports. We had a 2-week hiatus after the Super Bowl, but now we're back. good to be back. Raiders up 10-7, 3:37 left. Got puppies in the background. Seahawks and the Redskins are up next, followed by the Giants and the Panthers. Kickoff fielded by Taylor at the goal line. Over the 25, out to the 27-yard line. And that's where Buffalo will take over, down by 3. James Newton comes out. There's his numbers on the day. Let's see if the Bills can tie it up on this drive. The first of a triple header here this afternoon and this evening. Seattle and Washington next. Giants and the Panthers after that. 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. Edwards under center. Edwards back. Throws. Gets it to Scott. The tight end, David Scott, down to the 37-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. It'll be 2nd and 1. Levi Gray on the tackle, number 58. Second down for Buffalo from their own 37-yard line. Newton under center. Newton to Cook. And Jerry Cook, no gain. Robert Sutton made the tackle, number 92. In his 8th year out of Texas. A gain of nothing. It'll be 3rd and 1. Under 3 minutes left now in the third quarter. Raiders up 10-7. 3rd and 1 for Buffalo. Newton under center. Newton hands off to Cook. And Cook has the first down out to the 42-yard line. A gain of 6 yards for Jerry Cook. And a Buffalo first down. The rookie out of Ohio. Russell Smith on the tackle, number 53, in his 8th year out of Alabama. First and 10 Bills from their own 42. Newton under center. Newton to Cook. And Cook plowing forward down to the 46-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7. Russell Smith again on the tackle for Oakland. 1:55 and counting here in the third quarter. Raiders up 10-7. Bills come out, 5 receivers wide, empty backfield for Newton. Newton back, throws, dumps it off to Scott, and Scott gets a couple yards out to the 48. That'll bring up 3rd and 5. Russell Smith on the tackle again, number 53. It'll be a big 3rd down for Buffalo here, 3rd and 5 from their own 48. Looking ahead to next week, the Raiders will be at Pittsburgh next week. Buffalo will host Miami in week 2. 3rd and 5 from the 48-yard line. Newton back, throws, gets it out to Taylor, down to the Raider 44-yard line. A gain of 8 yards and a Buffalo first down. Matt Taylor in his 10th year out of Kentucky. First down, Buffalo. Our schedule and standings are down below in the panels if you're watching this on a computer. Sometimes you can access the panels on your phone. .50 seconds and counting here in the third. 1st and 10 Buffalo at the Raider 44. Newton under center. Newton. Play action. Looking. He's got all day. Throws. Gets it down to Stewart to the Raider 27-yard line. Tommy Stewart, the rookie out of Vanderbilt, the tight end. A gain of 17 yards and a Buffalo first down. Tommy Stewart, one of the draft picks by Buffalo during the offseason. 20 seconds. Coming up on the end of the third quarter. 1st and 10 from the Raiders 16. Newton hands off to Cook. And Cook down to the 24, a gain of 3. And that will bring us to the end of the third quarter. At the end of 3, the Raiders are up 10-7 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to New Era Field, Buffalo, New York. Week 1 here at Jammin' Sports, week 1 of the new season. We go to the fourth quarter. The Raiders lead the Bills 10-7 as we start the fourth quarter. Be 2nd and 6 for the Bills at the Oakland 24-yard line. Raiders trying to hold on. Bills trying to tie it up or even take the lead here. On 2nd and 6, Newton in the shotgun. Newton back, looking, throws, gets it out to Cook. And Cook plows forward down to the 10-yard line, a 14-yard gain on the swing pass. First down, Buffalo. It'll be 1st and goal for the Bills at the Raider 10-yard line. Russell Smith and James Kingston on the tackle, along with number 25, Marcus Robinson. First and goal from the 10 for the Bills. Bills trying to take the lead. Newton in the shotgun, 4 receivers wide. Newton hands off to Cook, and Cook goes down, a 1-yard loss. Making the play, number 58, Levi Gray, the 5th-year linebacker out of Nebraska. It'll be 2nd and goal for the Bills from the 11-yard line. Davis is going, come on, Raiders. Aren't you, Davis? I'm Jimmy Jam. I got Sports Davis here with me. Bringing you the game today. 2nd and goal from the 11. It's always nice having Davis here. I always feel better when Davis is here. Newton under center. Newton to Cook up the middle, and Cook down to the 9, a gain of 2. It'll be 3rd and goal. Leighton Cripps, number 93, in his 5th year out of Kansas State, makes the tackle for Oakland. It'll be 3rd and goal, Buffalo at the 9. At the very least, Buffalo will get a field goal. Newton in the shotgun with a back on either side. Looks to the end zone, steps up, rolls out. Newton, and he gets tackled at the 10. That's going to be a loss of 1. On the tackle, number 92, Robert Sutton. It'll be 4th and goal. And the Bills are going to have to settle for 3. They can tie up the ball game, though. The Bills will bring out the rookie kicker, Terry Vanders, the rookie out of Oregon State. Newton should have got rid of it. 6:15 and counting. Buffalo can tie it up right here. Terry Vanders. This will be from 27 yards. The kick is up. It's blocked. Vanders picks it up, but he's tackled down at the 10-yard line, or the 20-yard line. The Raiders come in and block it. The rookie kicker having a rough day. He's missed a field goal, and now he's had one blocked. That's Millett that came in and blocked it, number 27, Eric Millett, the rookie out of Hampton. And the Raiders still lead it by a score of 10-7 in what has been a defensive game up till now. You gotta like that, Davis. 1st and 10, Oakland. They'll start their own 20-yard line. 6:02 left. Raiders come up big on special teams with a blocked field goal. 4 receivers wide for Kevin Edwards. Edwards hands off to Chappell, and Chappell out to the 23-yard line. A gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. I think the Raiders are going to try to eat up some clock here. Making the tackle, Darren Boyd, the second-year linebacker out of Baylor. 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line. Edwards under center. Edwards, 3-step drop, throws, gets it out to Woods. Out to the 32-yard line. A gain of 9. 1st down, Raiders. Making the catch is Darren Woods, the 3rd-year receiver out of Michigan, number 82. Davis says he approves of that blocked field goal. Davis has made it no secret that he hates anybody else in the AFC East except for New England. 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. Coming up on 5 minutes left in the game. Edwards under center. Play action. Throws, and that ball got knocked down at the line of scrimmage by Quinn Matthews, the rookie, number 53 out of Miami. It'll be 2nd and 10. That'll stop the clock with 5:01 left here in the 4th quarter. 2nd and 10. Raiders come out in the I formation. Edwards to Chappell, and Chappell across the 40. What a run by Chappell. Dragging Bills with him. An 11-yard run, 1st down, Oakland. You got to like that too, Davis. The effort by John Chappell. Marcus House finally brought them down, but Chappell just dragging Bills with him. 1st down, Raiders. 4:40 in counting. 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. Raiders in the I formation again. Edwards, play action. Throws, gets it out to Harrison into Buffalo territory. Down to the 38-yard line. A 19-yard reception to Colton Harrison. 1st down, Oakland. Into Buffalo territory. The Raiders are driving and they're threatening again. Both offenses have been okay today. I'm really impressed with both teams' defenses. In a low-scoring game like this, you got to look at the defense. Both defenses have played pretty well. 1st and 10 from the 38. Raiders now coming up on 4 minutes left. 1st and 10. Edwards under center. Edwards to Chappell around the outside. And Chappell down to the 36-yard line. A gain of 2. Make it a gain of 3. It'd be 2nd and 7. Caleb Blanchard, the rookie out of Kentucky, made the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 7 from the Bill 36. 3:35 in counting. Raiders trying to go up by 2 scores. Edwards on 2nd down throws to Siegel. And Siegel, he's actually going to lose a yard. That'll bring up 3rd and 8. Leon Seals on the tackle. 3:16 in counting. We have Seattle and Washington after this. And that'll be followed by the Giants and the Panthers. Seahawks and the Redskins next. 3rd and 8 from the 37-yard line. Big 3rd down for Oakland. 4 receivers wide. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards back. Throws outside to Chappell. And Chappell's tackled down the 31-yard line. A gain of 5. It'll bring up 4th down. Making the tackle, Darren Boyd, number 55, the linebacker. 2.5 minutes left. This will be a 48-yard attempt by Alan McCoy to put the Raiders up by 6. Barker to hold. The kick is up, and he missed that one badly. As we've hit the 2-minute warning, Raiders up 10-7 here at Chapman Sports. And welcome back to New Era Field, Buffalo, New York. Week 1 of our new season. The Raiders lead the Bills by a score of 10-7. We're at the 2-minute warning. It'll be 1st and 10. Should be 1st and 10 Buffalo, yes, from their own 38-yard line. The Bills still have all 3 of their timeouts, down by 3. James Newton in the shotgun. Newton back. Looks, throws. It's nearly intercepted, knocked down by 52, James Kingston, the 6th-year linebacker out of LSU. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Had Kingston caught that, that would have been a pick 6. He would have scored on that one. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 38 for Buffalo. Down by 3. Newton in the shotgun with a back on either side. Newton looking. Throws to the near sideline, incomplete. And the Boo Birds are coming out in Buffalo. It's 3rd and 10. I'm hearing some boos. It's a tough crowd. You're only down by 3. Big 3rd down right here, though. 3rd and 10. Buffalo from their own 38-yard line. Newton in the shotgun. 4 receivers wide. Newton looking. Throws. Gets it out to Cook. And Cook goes down. A 2-yard loss. Russell Smith makes the tackle. Buffalo in the hurry-up. It's 4th down. They have to go for it. On 4th down, Newton looking. It's 4th and 12. He throws downfield. It's intercepted by Zachary all the way back to the 49-yard line. The Raiders pick it off. Kevin Zachary, the 3rd-year free safety out of Fresno State. I'm sorry, the 3rd-year free safety out of Baylor. I'm sorry. Intercepts for the Raiders. And that might do it. Kevin Zachary just jumped the route, picked it off in front of Blake Jones. You got to like that, Davis. The Raiders are in Buffalo territory now. They're up by 3, 10-7. And in a game like this, it's fitting that the defense came up with a play. A minute 30 left. Buffalo, they're going to have to start using their timeouts. They'll try to hold the Raiders to a field goal. Raiders come out in the offset eye at the Buffalo 49-yard line. Edwards hands off to Chappell, and Chappell down to the 44, a gain of 5 yards. Buffalo takes a timeout. It'll be 2nd and 5. Looking at the rest of the AFC East, the Jets play Miami later this week. The Ravens play at Atlanta. And the Patriots, of course, play at New England. Buffalo uses a timeout. They have 2 left. It'll be 2nd and 5. If the Raiders get a first down, it's over. Edwards in the I formation. Edwards to Chappell up the middle, and Chappell, he looks like he's got the first down out to the 38-yard line. A gain of 6 yards, first down Oakland. Buffalo uses a timeout. They have 1 left. The Raiders should be able to run out the clock now. Raiders up 10-7. We'll have the Seahawks and the Redskins up next, about 10 minutes after this one's over. We'll be down in our nation's capital at FedEx Field for that one. 1st and 10 Oakland from the Buffalo 38. Edwards under center. Edwards to Chappell, and Chappell down to the 34-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6. Buffalo takes their final timeout with 1:17 left. The Raiders should be able to run out the clock now. And it looks like Oakland's going to start the season 1-0, and the Bills are going to be 0-1. However, I have to give the Bills defense a lot of credit. They played well today. The Bills offense, they still need some work. It's been a hard-fought game. 2nd and 6. Raiders come out in the victory formation. Edwards takes a knee. The Bills cannot stop the clock. They should be able to run it under 40 seconds here. One more snap ought to do it. Let's see if they can run it under 40 seconds. They do. Raiders in the victory formation again. Edwards takes a knee. And that should do it. Oakland doesn't need to snap it anymore. The final seconds will tick away. Well, they're going to try a field goal. This will be from 53 yards. Nope. Your final score, the Raiders win it 10-7 over Buffalo. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. Seahawks and the Redskins up next. We'll see you then.